Bruce Sussman.
Well, lots to talk about in the forecast. Is it cold enough for you? If not, that's all right. We've got even colder weather ahead. Now, 42 tonight at 7 o'clock. That's in Portland. At 9 o'clock, we'll be down to 37, and by 11, we're at 35. Again, these are all in the city. Outlying areas, suburbs, will be colder than those temperatures by a long shot. Now, 31 out the door in the morning for the Rose City. That's at 8 a.m. After dropping earlier than that, probably 6 to 7 a.m., we'll be in the 20s here in Portland. Make it to 45 at lunchtime. It is turning breezy. Some east wind kicks in, and that'll be kind of moving across the metro area with gusty winds near the gorge, and highs will be in the mid-40s. Now, today was beautiful, wasn't it? The sunrise, and then we had all the morning frost, and eventually we had some patchy fog that developed after the sun came up. That was kind of interesting. Anyway, I had a fun time talking with kids about today's weather and the recent tornadoes in the Midwest. I went to the International School. The third graders invited me there. Great questions, kids, and we just had a good time talking about what's going on with weather. So it was good to see you and talk with you today. Outside tonight, things are quiet other than the breeze. You can see the flag kind of flapping around there. That is a north breeze. That's cool air getting imported. It's 43 degrees right now in Portland, but Portland's pretty much the warmest around. Already 30s in Beaverton, Hillsborough, Tigard, Garden Home, West Lynn. Still hanging on to a 40 in both Vancouver and Gresham, but that's not going to last too long. Warmer in the Central Valley, where we've had a few more clouds overhead, but 37 already at Tillamook and Newport. So we are cooling down. Now, our high temperatures today, I wanted to call these our lows, but they were our highs, 48 in Portland, and that's below average. How about our lows this morning? We were freezing in the Rose City, 30s up and down the I-5 corridor, 29 in Astoria, freezing in Newport. I think just about everybody is colder tomorrow morning. One of the reasons is high pressure continues to block storms, so we don't really have any clouds coming in over the next week, really. I mean, it's pretty quiet, and we continue to import cool and dry air from the northwest. And the drier the air, the better it can heat and cool, so that allows our temperatures to really go down at night. Look at our rain and cloud forecast, and you'll notice where everything is. The storm track's way up into British Columbia. This is 8 a.m. tomorrow. Nothing going on. Gorgeous throughout the day. That's the evening commute there. We get our way into Friday now. Still clear skies. A few high clouds at times on Friday evening, and then as we go into Saturday, it's the same thing. A couple of high clouds. Otherwise, the storm track just continues to stay way north of us, hundreds of miles to the north. So where does that leave us? Well, cold out the door, 20s in Seaside tomorrow morning, freezing again in Newport, 20s up and down the I-5 corridor, some patchy fog away from the metro area. Temperatures will be as low as the single digits on the east side of the state. How about 20s through the gorge? Look at the gusts in the afternoon on the west end of the gorge to about 45 miles an hour. 28 for a morning low in Portland. We end up around 46 degrees. West Siders, you'll be a little cooler. I've got you in the low 20s tomorrow morning. Hillsborough at 22. East Siders 28 in Clackamas and 28 at PDX. And then we go to Vancouver, where I think it'll be 26 out the door tomorrow. Scappoose at 24. So cold start all the way around. And notice the gusts near the gorge tomorrow afternoon, 25 to 35 miles an hour. Our 7-day forecast is just loaded with sun and cold mornings. But boy, I tell you,
wow.
I had a smile on my face when I was driving to work with the windows rolled up and the heater on. I enjoyed every minute of that sun.
I even rolled the windows down even though it was cold, just because it was nice to have fresh air that wasn't full of rain.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you, Bruce.
And my little dog didn't like the frost this morning.
Oh, man. Probably not the only one.
Well,